Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are taking a close look at the 1956 Lincoln Wheat penny, a coin that at first glance may appear common, but in the right condition and with the right varieties or mint errors can be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars. While more than 1 billion pennies were struck in 1956 at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, only a tiny fraction survive today in pristine gem mint state condition, and even fewer display the kinds of errors that make collectors go wild and pay unbelievable prices. This is why you can never dismiss the 1956 wheat penny as just another old cent hiding in a jar or a roll of coins. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 420 million 1956 no-mint mark pennies, and most of them entered circulation where they were used for decades in everyday transactions. As a result, most examples you find today are heavily worn and worth only a few cents, but for those that were saved in original mint rolls or protected early on, the story is very different. A blazing red gem graded MS66 or MS67 is extremely rare and can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars at major auctions. When you add in rare double-die varieties or dramatic planchet errors, the price can explode into the six-figure or even million-dollar range. Collectors will pay huge premiums for the finest known examples because they know how difficult they are to locate. The Denver Mint was even busier, producing more than 1 billion pennies in 1956, and coins from this mint carry the D mint mark. The vast majority circulated for decades and show heavy wear, but just like Philadelphia, there are a few survivors in gem condition. These coins are difficult to find with sharp details and blazing red luster, and those that exist are highly prized in MS67 red and above. Many of these coins sell for thousands. And if you happen to find a dramatic repunched mint mark variety or a double die obverse with strong doubling, the value jumps dramatically. In fact, certain 1956 D pennies with rare errors combined with top condition have been valued in the hundreds of thousands and even in the million-dollar category. When the rarity and demand come together, the 1956 wheat penny also has its share of mint errors that can take a coin from being worth cents to being worth thousands. Wrong planchet strikes, where the penny was accidentally struck on a dime blank, or even a foreign coin planchet, are extremely valuable. Off-center strikes, showing 10%, 20%, or even 50% of the design missing, can also bring hundreds or thousands. Broadstrikes, die cracks, cuts, clipped planchets, and double strikes all exist for the 1956 penny, and every one of these errors brings strong premiums. Collectors love dramatic, eye-catching mistakes, and the bigger the error, the higher the value. In many cases, a bold error combined with mint state red condition pushes a coin into six-figure or million-dollar territory. Another important factor is color and condition. Most 1956 wheat pennies have turned brown or show spotting after decades of storage, so bright red survivors with full luster are scarce and heavily in demand. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC certify only a small number of 1956 pennies at the highest levels, and these coins often break records at auction. Collectors will battle for the finest examples, driving prices to new highs, and every time this happens, the legend of the 1956 penny grows for collectors and treasure hunters. The message is clear: never underestimate a 1956 wheat penny. Whether it comes from a coin roll, a jar of old change, or an inherited collection, it could be far more valuable than you think. Check carefully for errors, double dies, repunched mint marks, or any unusual features, and always evaluate the condition, because the difference between a brown circulated coin and a blazing red gem could be the difference between 1 cent and thousands or even millions of dollars. The 1956 wheat penny may have been struck in the billions, but its rare survivors in top condition and its scarce error varieties make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors today. From Philadelphia gems to Denver mint RPMs to dramatic mint errors, this year holds treasures that continue to surprise and inspire, proving once again that the rare 1956 wheat penny is truly worth money, and in the right circumstances, it can be worth millions.